is happening, folks? It is Jimmy G in the place to be, bringing you back to the good, the bad, the awesome, where we give our first reaction, unbox, and unbiased opinions about all things pop culture, mainly toys around Transformers, Star Wars, anime, McFarlane, you name it, I'll try to get to it. And also sprinkled in with an occasional trip or two to a convention or a theme park or whatever it may be. But if this is your first time here, I would just ask that if you want to be informed about stuff, just like and subscribe and get notified when we have new videos, as we try to have new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes special occasions on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, just depending on my mood, but mainly Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And so my mood is great because, again, I got two things in the mail that I just wanted to show off really quickly because I wanted to get this out to y'all, and they are from the Transformers universe, the movie Transformers, the movie universe, Walmart exclusives. And so we're going to take a look at those today, and we got one more that we want to take a look at, this little buggy kind of guy. So let's take a look. Here we have it, folks. It is Insecticon Electric Combat Shrapnel. One of the Insecticons from Transformers the movie. This came in that package along with Skywarp, and I'm like, I gotta get these reviewed. I gotta get them reviewed so y'all could see these beautiful bots. For those y'all don't know who Insecticons were, just really quickly, they crashed into Earth. Well, they didn't crash. They were shot in a pod to Earth before the Ark was there, millions and millions of BC ago, and then they made an uneasy alliance with Megatron. Way fast forward from that to the G1, blah 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 blah, and basically became Decepticons. And Shrapnel, if you want to remember from Transformers the movie, was shot down by Blitzwing, ran over by Optimus Prime, and all sorts of stuff. Ended up barely being able to make it to Astro Train with Thrust carrying him, and then was thrown out and was reformatted into one of Galvatron's minions by Unicron. But here it is, the Transformers the movie Shrapnel. Look at that package. It is beautiful. Love the artwork on this. I know, old school packaging, you can see the product, but this looks cool. I think this looks really cool. But there's the front, 8+. I love that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side, back just shows you a little bit about him, his function and stuff like that. He likes to eat. He hungers, and I love that it comes with an Energon cube because the Insecticons love Energon. And then here is that side too as well. But we're not here just to see that. We're here to see him out of the box and onto my table. So, Insecticons, transform! Out of the box. And that was my worst Insecticon voice that I could ever make. But you know what? That's okay. I am not a voiceover actor. I am Jimmy G. But here he is out of the box, and already again, so cool. What I love about these retro figures is it's supposed to be nostalgic. Now the colors are more to the movie, so they're a little bit more pastel-y than the original colors of the toys. When I say pastel-y, they're a lighter purple and things like that, etc., etc. But these are exclusive to Walmart, so I got this off of Walmart.com. Along with my Skywarp, but yeah, you should be able to find them in stores hopefully, and they're supposed to be coming out with the other Insecticons as well as Perceptor and a few more, so I just can't wait. These things are awesome. Now, my philosophy on bugs and dinosaurs and animals in Transformers is I like transformation that is like insect, it resembles an insect, but not like realistic. I like it to look like a robotic insect or a robotic, dinosaur like Grimlock. Now, I don't like it looking real, like, Optimus Primal or the Dinosaur Megatron. I don't mind it. They're just not my preference. This is the way I like it. I like it as like, it still looks like a robot, but it still resembles an insect. But here he is, the Beetle himself, Shrapnel. And you get in the box, you get the instructions, of course. You get his gun right here, so you can kind of see that, really cool. And you get 6 Energon cubes, and I'll just hold one up here so you can kind of see it. Feels like really, really soft plastic. This is awesome. I need some Energon cubes. This is great. I hope they come with more like the other Insecticons because this is their fuel source. And then you get the bug himself, and there he is. But just take a look at him. Look at him. He looks so cool. Got that Decepticon logo, that beautiful Decepticon logo. Looks like the stag beetle he is. But just love the feel of it. Not as much die-cast as the other figures, but nonetheless, he does feel really nice. There's the bottom, the side of him, that part of him, this part of him, all around. Now, in real life, I hate bugs. I am deathly afraid of bugs. I will hold snakes, anything like that. But you throw a June bug or anything my way, and I will run in fear from those things. They're horrible. Those little idiot dive bomber bugs. I hate them. But I do like this guy. He's really, really cool. And he does roll and all sorts of good stuff too as well. But from a ramen scale, he is about one ramen packet if I stretch it, so you can kind of see there. Brought to you again by Mama Ramen, the ramen choice of yum, ramen, yum, of Insecticons. But that's how big he is, and so let's compare him to a few other vehicle mode bots that I have now. I do have the Transformers Legacy Shrapnel. I just haven't unboxed him yet and reviewed him, so when I do, we'll compare him. But right now, I just got this guy. But let's take a look at how he compares in size to some other robots in disguise. And these are the other robots that I have him compared to. We've got Magic Squares right here, Munitioner. We have Little Core Bumblebee. Then, of course, the Insecticon. And here I go in my Arnold voice again. Then we got Blitzwing, and we got Core Class Optimus Prime. But there he is. If I turn him sideways, you can kind of see just a little bit more. He's bigger than him, smaller than him, and then a little bit smaller than him, but that's how he is. Now, from an articulation standpoint as a bug, there's not much to him. I mean, he is what he is, but that's the nostalgia of him. He's a bug, or he's a robot. That's what I love about Transformers. 2 toys in 1. You know, you get more bang for your buck. That is Transformers. They're more than meets the eye. So with that, let's go ahead and let's transform this baby and get him into robot mode. And here he is in robot mode. Insecticon Shrapnel. Very, very simple. He was like pretty much 5 steps to transform him. Matter of fact, I can just show you. It's just really cool. If I want to transform him back, all I got to do is arm down, twist that right there. Move these feet back up, squeeze them back up like so. Move this in like that, and then move this like oop, and then break stuff like so, like that. Oh, on the wrong way, like. Break it all. But there you go. That's... I just love breaking toys. That's my job. Then I feel like Sid. From Toy Story, breaking my toys. We don't want to do that. We don't want to break them. We want to love them. Love our toys. But yeah, that's him in a nutshell on that. So, but I will get him back into robot mode. Let's just take those off right now. And boom, 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 and kaboom, Duke, kaboom. And these are kind of like they fold up like so. You know, there we go. Boom, like so. I believe, yes, no, maybe I got them on wrong. You know, I get them on backwards. Yep, backwards, Jimmy. Sorry, folks, for my delay. I thought I was being a smart aleck by being able to put this guy back together, but there you go. There he is, all transformed, and basically from an articulation standpoint, this is him. This is all he's got. Whoop, whoop. And then the other arm does that, and there we go. And then, oh yeah, he just has his toe does that too as well. And his legs can do like this. But that is it. And you do have, oh yeah, waist twist, if you could count that. So he has a little more articulation than others, but he is mostly plastic, I could tell you that right now. So he doesn't have all the die cast like some of the other guys do. He is a plastic bot. But this is him. He is all together, and that is so cool. You could take that, put an Energon cube in there, and then close it up. So very, very cool. But let's take a kind of closer rotisserie look. So look at that face. Just a beautiful face, the face of a bug that mama could love. And then the side, the back, got a little of that backpack, that kibble there with his wheels. That side, and then this side. Articulation, you can do that too as well. Peekaboo. You know, you can have him play peekaboo there. But I love that you can hide Energon cubes in there. And then for the gun, it just basically just slides on to his hand like so. And there is the gun. Pretty much on like that. So bang, bang, pow, pow. And that's what you got, is that for the gun, so to speak. But that's it. That is all there is to it. But you know what? That's not supposed to have a lot, because this is supposed to just be a G1 Retro toy. And I love the fact that that's what it is. And so from a ramen package scale, 1, 2, 3.5 ramen packages high. So that's as big as he's going to get. And so let's bring in a few other bots and we'll kind of show you how he compares. First of all, just to show you, this is how he compares to some of the other Transformers, the movie G1 Retro. So we got Hot Rod and Hound right there, and Shrapnel in between. So you can kind of see just from a scale standpoint, he's kind of more in scale with Hound versus Hot Rod on that. But just scales like he does with the G1 toys that of old. But let's see how he looks with a few other things. Let's do that now. Yeah, and here he is with some other... Yuta! How'd you get in here? I want to be a Transformer. All right, so cool. So here's how he scales with other figures. So we have Iron Factory Cyclonus, Core Class Bomb Burst. We have G2 Mirage, and then Nacelle right there. So that's how he looks amongst the others with the Transformers Legacy, Iron Factory, as well as my buddy Yuta Okatsu, which I did a review on earlier on him. But that's how Shrapnel looks. I mean, he's Shrapnel, right? So let's get back together for some final thoughts around G1 Retro Shrapnel. We are back. So let's bring Shrapnel in for another closer look. He is beautiful. There he is in his alt form. Just gorgeous. Again, this is where I'm torn, especially on Shrapnel and the Seekers, is both forms I really like. I love his alt form, but I also love his robot form. So I'm like, which way do I keep him? So the cool thing is I can keep him whichever way I want. So if I get bored of his alt form, I'll just switch him to robot mode. And it's just so simple. I mean, 5 easy steps that you just, open that, move those wheels back there, pull those legs down, and turn the waist around, and there you go. You got yourself a Shrapnel in robot mode. But very, very cool. And I love the feature on this with the chest that opens up, that you can throw an Energon cube in there. And he comes with six Energon cubes that you get. So that's a pretty good deal. I mean, he costs $29.99, so inflation, I guess, and all that good stuff, but not good stuff, it's bad stuff. But you can get them on Walmart.com or in your Walmart stores. But I like them. I dig them. I hope, and I know they're releasing, I saw like a sneak, I don't know if it's a sneak peek or a preview or if it's already been announced, of the other Insecticons and of course Perceptor. But he's awesome. He's really cool. Again, he gives you the feels because it's Retro G1. This is not Legacy. This is Retro G1. 5 easy steps, where Legacy is a little bit more steps on that. And I do have Legacy Shrapnel. I just don't have him out of the box yet. And I can't wait to get him out of the box so we can compare the two, just to kind of tell you kind of my thoughts on them. But my overall thoughts on good old Shrapnel now is I dig him. I think he's awesome. He's not quite as sturdy as the other retro ones who are, have the die cast and stuff in them. This guy, he's pretty much mostly plastic, if not all, except for his screws and things like that. But still, he's so cool. I mean, he's the only bug that I'm not afraid of. I will love and cherish this bug until the end of time, or until I get bored of him and decide to either give him away or sell him off or something. But I think you would be very happy if you got this toy. From the color, the aesthetic, that's my pros. He just reminds me of childhood. The colors, I like the original colors better, but you know what? I'm okay with this. I kind of dig it. And it's just simple. It's just simplistic. If you're expecting a lot of posability with it, you're not going to get it. You just have to remember and transport yourself back to the 80s, where you used your imagination to make things happen with your bots. So Shrapnel, you're staying, you're awesome. I think I'll keep you in bot mode right now, and keep you with your Energon cubes, and I hope we get more of these. That's great. I don't know if I want to use that with you guys or with my Legends figures or whatever, but I love the Energon cubes. So with that, that's my review. He is awesome. He's awesome. He's great. So tune in next time when we do talk about something good, maybe bad, maybe awesome, or maybe all three. Who knows what it may be. We may be some of my other stuff that we will unbox. I know I need to get to Star Wars. I haven't done Star Wars in a while, so we need to get some Star Wars done. So maybe the next one will be something from Star Wars, like the speeder bike from The Mandalorian. Maybe that one. I don't know. Hint, hint, hint. I got one of those. So we'll maybe do that. So in the meantime, y'all remember to stay young, have fun, and be awesome. Just be more than meets the eye. All right? Rock on.